Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I always ask myself, why do I have the preferences I have? Because I feel like I do have a preference for either Arab or Caucasian men. Just when I look back at my life, I've been with all types of people. I don't think about that, but I do have a preference for that, and I always wonder why. And I can't point to why. I really can't. So sometimes it's just really preferences are preference. I don't think I was formatted to like what I like, but how would I know at the same time?
Right.
It's not like I grew up. I mean, unless watching Aladdin when I was young had this influence on me, and I was like, that's the ideal man.
Right.
But I don't think so.
Right. Well, for my experience, I would say environment definitely influences your taste.
Yeah.
So because I remember when I was younger, I had more of a preference towards Caucasians as well, and now I would say most of the men I've dated have been African today, and going through that transition. I realized how
People are gonna say, once you go black.
Oh my God! No comments on that. But all I would say is that, growing up, we were very, we always went to France.
Yes,
It was
every
our
summer vacation.
We went to French school. Almost all of
international
our whole
school, but yeah.
our whole environment was very Caucasian, French, and all that stuff. And so that was my taste. That's what I knew. You know what I'm saying? But then when I left that environment, went to university, got exposed to a wider range of people. For me, actually, the biggest thing would be culturally. I just felt like I said, I feel closest to the African culture and the values and the lifestyle, and therefore it's not really about the skin color, about being black or white, but more so the values.
Values, yeah,
So
definitely.
if the person who's going to carry those values happen to be African, and then that happens that they're black. But I wouldn't say that it's like a skin tone preference, but just like a cultural preference.
Yeah, I get that. I guess in terms of dating, but also physically attracted to, which has nothing to do with culture. I guess you go towards very built men.
Yes.
So
I would say that's my type.
Yes.
Built, tall, very manly looking.
Yeah.
Well, manly is obviously subjective, but prominent muscles, sporty.
Prominent muscles. They're there.
Athletic,
build.
athletic tall men. That's
Okay.
That's have been my type. Okay. How about you?
Me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Ugh, I don't even know, because it doesn't even matter, because I'm in a relationship, right? So
so you could talk about your ideal.
I guess, yeah. Obviously, hair for me, for some reason, is big. It's a huge factor.
Hair
on the head, nowhere else. I do not like facial hair. I do not like body hair specifically.
Right.
No, I don't. But there are some people who rock it, though. I've noticed with time. I'm like, I wouldn't have thought that person, but some people look better with
bald hair. Oh,
with a little bit
hair.
of beard than the little gruffness than just baby smooth, just morphs their face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just a nice Prince Eric type of hair for some reason.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what? Talking about hair, it's funny you say that. Like, yes, hair matters. I would also say hairline. Like where the hairline falls, because I've had guys their hairline have been very far.
Yes. Well, that's the thing, right? Especially as we get older, as I get older, I notice that them hairlines are running away with people. Less.
Yeah.
And so the guys that I find attractive seem to be younger and younger, or more, they stay the same age, and I'm getting older. So I'm like,
God,
this
Angel.
is the space between us is growing, and I'm like, because the men in their 30s,
I know.
the hair ain't popping. But it's also the eyes, I think, is a huge thing for me. I really like beautiful eyes. Just the face. For me, it's face.
Well,
Body,
obviously face is that's like the first thing I'm going to look at. You have a nice face.
Yeah. Body, I don't really care. I'm not really into maybe overweight figures. That's
Yeah.
not, so I would just say average to built either. I mean, you can be built. It really doesn't impress me if your face is not popular.
Right, no, it obviously has to be.
Yeah, those butterface,
There has
what
to
people
be-
call, that's not my thing.
Because I've been attracted to guys who, you know, if you look at their face, it's not particularly like, oh, he's very hot,
yeah.
but just like his aura and the whole how
that's
he's
true.
put
Charisma,
together
yes,
is
how
very
he presents.
attractive.
Definitely. But I was also gonna say, I know this is very shallow, but we're talking about physical, so it's outside appearance, shoes. If I see them wearing the New
The
Balance, Nikes, nope.
Really?
Never gonna happen.
Wait, New Balance, isn't that like just a sneaker?
Yeah, those running sneakers that some,
like
especially
Jordans?
Americans wear casually with socks up to the knees almost, or, you know.
What, like the Jordan?
Just sneakers.
Oh,
Sneakers,
interesting.
because they look like dinosaur faces. I don't know,
Oh my god.
I
Yeah,
despise
I'm not a
sneakers.
fan of Jordans.
Yeah, no. So it has to be like Aldo. Also, I don't like them crocodile shoes, too
The
pointy or rectangular. Like just a nice Adidas or a
Vans.
classy Aldo. Aldo has great shoes. Like Ovella wears them and it looks great on him. Yeah, shoe patterns matter to me, and the most important I think is smell.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he has to. I have to get a whiff of him, natural or perfumed, and enjoy it. But
Yeah, I haven't had too many issues in that. Like that has never been an issue.
Cause
Like body odor with somebody.
Body
Like it's
odor
never.
is
I've never
something
had
that
somebody who had like
you are
such
lucky.
bad bo that I was like, this is not
wow,
happening.
yeah, you're lucky because there have been guys at the club come close to you like, you're too close. Part of you is too close to my nose.
Right.
Move.
I guess my superficial physical attribute would be height.
Height,
Like, discriminate on height.
You know what? That's also, yeah, I guess that's also a factor for me too. I could never be with someone shorter than me.
My height or shorter is unacceptable.
Nope, I know.
I've had exceptions because obviously you get to know somebody and all that stuff. You guys are friends, you get to know each other, then of course you're not gonna be so, but in general, I can't.
No,
it
I
just,
can't.
for me, it's like, I don't know, it feels, it's like a feminine-ish. It makes me feel like, oh, like, because one time I dated a guy who was my height, and we had like almost the same hand size. I could fit in his shoes.
Oh no!
It was like, I just felt like, oh my god, I'm dating like a woman.
Oh,
you know,
I
it's
think
like,
that's just maybe he was kind of, gentle in his shape.
what?
He was more, because he could be short and like bulky and those fat fingers.
Yeah,
you
there's
know.
some short like Lego
But it
men.
sounds like he was just, even if he was taller, he would have been just maybe more feminine.
Well, if he
in
was
the-
taller, he would have bigger feet. He wouldn't have the same shoe size as me.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, typically, you
Yes,
grow, your
yes.
feet grow with you. You know,
Yes.
you're not gonna have midget feet. I've never seen
We don't know.
a guy with midget feet.
We don't know.
so-
There might be some midget-feeted tall people
people?
out there.
I have not met
who are like
any.
taking offense to our conversation
Oh my
right now.
God.
I'm sorry for y'all.
Yeah, I've not.
No,
met
I
any
know.
So
I haven't.
Far.
I haven't either.
So I don't know. It just creeps me out. It's like, it just creeps me out. So
Me, it's not so much about I don't even think about feminine looking men. No,
It's not that they
more-
look feminine. It just feels like, I don't know, like, it's like the whole. It's not. It's like against alpha male or being like the definition of, or what we perceive as masculinity. So because it's too close to me. I
see what you
felt.
mean.
It's like I'm a woman. If your body or whatever is too similar, and that's really, I'm using that very loosely, then for me it's like, I don't know.
No, I get that. No, I think that a lot of people are attracted to getting the counter of what they are, right? So if they have a very masculine energy, they kind of look for a feminine energy in somebody, maybe not physically, maybe not so overtly, but yeah, I could, maybe because I feel like I have more of a masculine energy, so I don't mind so much a man with feminine features, depending on culture, whatever that may mean. For me, height, it's a problem because I tend to mother easily. I don't know, maybe being the older sister, taking care of the family is so important to me and has been etched into my brain by mother. So being taller than someone, I just tend to take care of them, and I don't want to feel like mother-child relationship. Like, I can feel them hugging me, and I see the top of your head, and I could never, oh my God, just think about it, crooks me up! No! No! I should not see your forehead when I look straight ahead.
That's a good point. I never thought of it that way, but I think we're like similar thought process.
Yeah.
It's just that it does not feel like. Yeah, it could become like a child relationship or something.
I mean, it's totally irrational, but it just is what it is. You know, we are the way we are, and it's not like Ovella is that much taller than me, but he's taller than me,
right?
At least, at least. So, yeah.
But maybe it goes back to this whole, you know, like, because I remember I was watching these. I went through a phase watching a lot of body language videos and all this stuff, and you know, it was like on YouTube, and I kept clicking on related links, and then I found this video about body language, and like they were comparing it to, you know, like gorillas, the whole alpha male dynamic, stuff like that. And oh yes, so there's two parts that were interesting. One part was that they did an experiment where somebody's in a bar, and one really tall guy, like basketball tall, takes the drink of some other guy at the bar, and then they did the same experiment with a really short guy taking the drink of someone else at the bar.
Okay.
So when the really short person took the drink, the person who they were snatching the drink from just looked at the person and laughed and took back their drink. Like, who? Like, you're short, I can intimidate you, I can step on
not
you.
a threat.
Non-threatening. But the really tall, prominent person, they just let it go. They didn't even try to get their drink back. So, you know, there's that. And then even this other video of the whole, they're explaining how gorillas, and typically the alpha male is like the biggest and the most prominent presence, or being in the group, right? Yeah. But it's based on physical attributes.
Stature.
So you're tall, you're big, you're
loud.
You look like you're, you know, you can beat everyone.
Yes,
you know?
They usually do fight to establish the alpha. So.
Exactly, but even just physical domination, can make you. People will already concede to you without even having to fight, just based on your physicality.
Yeah, because so I think of the perceived threat.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So I think it's really back to that, you know, it's like we come from that root, and I really think it's like about that, you know? And maybe it's because I feel like I have a very strong personality, and I could maybe run over somebody with my personality, and if you're not physically built for it, then it's not gonna work.
Yes.
So I think it goes back to that, you know.
I've always said that you look for a sparring partner in the men. You want to be able to, and then they right back at you.
No, she's exaggerating. No,
I'm kidding.
Not
Obviously,
I'm
kidding.
Not
I'm exaggerating.
But yes, you are extremely exaggerating. I'm putting this on record. She's exaggerated. Not at all. But yeah, though. It's I really my strong personality, it's like makes me, you could say, taller than I physically am. Yeah. And so that person, the other person who I'm with, has to be the heights of my you know, does that make sense? I know it sounds really
Hey,
odd.
We're trying to figure out something that's hard to explain, right? Maybe some scientists have cracked it out there, but maybe not. Because I also wonder if we grew up in cultures in the Amazon or something, would we have all these preferences? How much really would we want a tall guy if everyone's shrimpy and, you know?
Well, wouldn't we be shrimpy too?
No. What if we're in a tribe where the women are taller than the men just by default, and then?
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, because taste also are cultural because they have evolved over time. You told me that Mom's mentioned in Cameroon when she was growing up, hairy women. Women with body hair was the ideal. Yes. That's what people looked for. And Mom was jealous of her friends who were hairier because she was hairless.
Yes, and now the tables have turned.
That's fascinating to me. Also, there was a time in Europe where a nice round woman, full, was the ideal because she was a woman who was also rich. She wasn't a person who worked in fields, so she wasn't skinny because she's comfortable,
Well off.
exactly. So I can that fat was associated to economic status.
Right, exactly.
Stuff like
Obviously,
that. And now it's the opposite. If you're
Uh-huh.
skinny, it means that you can afford good food, or you can afford
health.
not to eat. I don't really know.
Yeah, well,
So
yeah, unfortunately, we are also subject to our environment and what, subliminal messaging they've put in our brains over years and years.
Definitely.
Obviously, I'm influenced by American culture
Stereotypes
and the standards. They've obviously influenced me.
Yeah.
But really, like I said, the only superficial characteristic that's really for me is height.
Yeah.
But everything else is, a plus.
Yeah, definitely.